On Super Bowl Sunday, the Chiefs' offense will, of course, be led by the passing ability of Patrick Mahomes. But as we've seen the last couple of weeks, he can run it very well, too. 15 carries for over 100 yards and 2 playoff wins. So he has the Niners' attention. He may have had it based off of what happened Week 3 last year.
Well, that's right. I mean, what do you do right now? We're seeing defenses and defensive coordinators call defenses that are perfect, can cover the play, but you just can't cover the human being right now. Right. The human being is on fire, and he is wearing teams out. You were just saying he's wearing people out with scrambling before we start the video. I said, you're exactly right. I mean, teams are getting into the late third, fourth quarter. The defensive linemen, the whole first 3 quarters of the game are, oh, he's going this way. Oh, he's going that way. Oh, he's going this way. So they're tired. And then the DBs on the back end, whether they're chasing and playing man-to-man, they're going, man, I'm playing man-to-man for like 7 seconds at a time. That's crazy. Or they're playing a zone, and they're watching him scramble, and they're moving. It's exhausting for a defense. And it's unusual that you see defenses get worn down this way. Usually we see defenses get worn down from Derrick Henry run game, right? Or smash-mouth football. The defense is getting tired. No, he is literally wearing people out from his talent scrambling. Now, here's the play, okay? This is nothing groundbreaking. Week 3 from last year, the famous game where Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt and hurts his ACL. They're really just going to run this and that. He's going to come up here. He's running an in cut, okay? And the 49ers, as we get into this, have this completely covered. There is nothing open. Now, there's 2 things, too, I want to point out before we go to the next picture, okay? Is, one, these guys right here are different this year, right? It's Bosa and D Ford. Yep. That's a different animal. They didn't have these guys last year. Bosa and D Ford are both guys that can run like 4.5. They're faster than Patrick Mahomes, and they're about as explosive as it gets off the edge in football. But, all right, let's get to it and see what he does. Can the 49ers stop this? I don't know. I haven't seen anybody really stop it lately as of yet. But as you see in this play, okay, he got a little pressure up the middle here, right? He doesn't like it. I mean, there's nobody open. I mean, Kelsey, covered. Watkins, covered. Back running out here. There's a guy here for him and a guy here for him. He's not going to throw the ball there. Tyreek Hill, covered. Okay? This guy here, maybe there's a little opening right here, but he's running inside. Mahomes knows that, and he sees a safety there, so he's not just going to throw it to him there. And plus, let's go to the next picture. I mean, right now it doesn't really matter. Mahomes' back is turned, and he's looking at the ref, and he's worried about this guy coming around the corner. I mean, really, 99% of the time, 99% of the quarterbacks, when you get them into this spot, the play is over. You're screwed. The offense is going to lose. No, not so fast with Patrick Mahomes. And this is why he was the MVP last year, and he's the best quarterback in football. Again, now he's run out this way, and he realizes, whoa, I can't get around the edge. Well, let me come back this way. But as of right now, there's still nobody open. Right. I mean, he's not ready to throw the ball across the field like this. You can see Watkins. There's 2 guys right here for Watkins. All right, there's a guy here on Kelsey. Right here, I believe this was Chris Conley. The safety's guarding him off. You see 2 guys over here for Tyreek Hill. So there's absolutely nowhere to go. Defense is perfect. They call it the perfect defensive play. Right now, Robert Saleh is going to go, oh, my gosh, we're about to get a sack and force a field goal. No, you're not. You're in trouble now because he whirly-bird around, and as you see, the Chiefs are very good at adjusting to him. They've sealed it off over here. He's going to continue to run, and just to point out, this play took 7 seconds. So the secondary of the 49ers had to cover 5 eligible receivers for 7 seconds. And right now, the guy we pointed at, which was Chris Conley over here on the H, he is right here and running, and he is separated finally. Right. He's separated. Nobody else is separated, but can you cover 5 guys and cover them all for that long?
No, and I'm looking down here. The line of scrimmage is 15 or 20 yards away.
He's at the 25-yard line.
So in this position, he's bought himself time and all kinds of green space. It's almost impossible right now for San Francisco.
No, yeah, they're in trouble now because now he has, like you said, all this green grass.
Look at that.
He's going to attack the line of scrimmage. They're playing a zone defense where they're going to start going, oh, gosh, he's running. I need to stop him, and I need to stop him. They're going to start to converge. And then let's go to the next picture because you get to the next picture, and, hey, this one guy up here, he is starting to converge. Yeah. But the guy, Conley, coming across the field, he's right here now. You can see Mahomes is getting ready to throw. And I mean, again, he's so sick. A 30-yard throw on the run to him is like, it's nothing.
That's no big deal.
He throws a laser, and he throws a laser like right here to Chris Conley, who's now on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's a touchdown, and that's what the 49ers are going to have to deal with. That's what's scary about him.
Back up a couple minutes to one of the first things you said, and it was a great point. To my question, do you think he's going to be able to do that with Bosa and Ford in the game?
I think it's going to be harder for sure. But I think a big thing is the 49ers, yes, are going to have to take a different approach against Mahomes as compared to most quarterbacks, even compared to Aaron Rodgers. His scrambling it's on a different level right now. So that, and then I do think there are going to have to be some plays where they look at their Russell Wilson game plan a little bit and go, we're going to take away lanes from you rushing. And that's the next thing I want to get to.
Yeah, there's an example, but as you said, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is not Patrick Mahomes. Some examples from last week that you can apply to what we might see next Sunday.
Yeah, sure. And this one stood out to me because here is a play, it's a formation especially, that the Chiefs run a lot. We showed this in one of our other videos. All right, so the tight end's to the left, and everybody's just got to trust me. There's 3 receivers out here. All right, there's 3 receivers over here. And this is, to me, like a calculated risk that you have to take against Kansas City every now and then. You can't just say, oh, we're going to rush 4 all the time and drop 7 into coverage. Like, he's too good. You rush 4 and you drop 7. He's just going to float around and manipulate the zone. And as soon as he sees a hole, he's going to throw a laser in there.
But I know you don't like to rush 5.
I don't love to rush 5.
And if you bring 6, you're playing man.
You're playing man.
Hill,
I know.
Kelsey, Watkins.
It's scary. You got to take a chance every now and then. I don't want to live in rushing 5 or rushing 6, but I want to throw a curveball every now and then so they can't just get into a zone of going, oh, this is what we expect. Okay, it's this coverage, and we don't have to worry about our pass protection or anything like that. No, I think you got to do this one to contain Mahomes, hopefully get him behind the chains a little bit, cause some problems like that. And I'm more in favor of rushing 6 than I am 5, and that's what they do here. And this is where first thing I love. First off, this is D Ford, and this is Nick Bosa. All right? So any offense in football is going to go, well, they're going to rush their 2 best rushers. So let's make sure you go here, and you go here, and you go here, and you can block here, and you can block here, right? That's kind of how they want to block this originally, all right? Now, there's a problem. The 49ers are smart. Robert Saleh's smart. He's going, they're going to expect us to both bring D Ford and Bosa. So let's go to the next picture. The next picture, oh, D Ford, the old okey doke. He didn't come. Bosa's coming, and you're just going to have to believe me once again that the offensive line was going this way, but now they've seen D Ford drop out, and they're trying to readjust and slide back the other way. He's going to look up some crossing route or anything like that, because I'm guessing that they felt comfortable in this formation where they had the Packers offense pegged a little bit to what plays they'll run. So they played a zone basically, and it showed me where they knew what to expect as far as the routes were going. A little predictable maybe from Green Bay, where they didn't self-scout thyself quite enough. But the issues are real here. So now you got Bosa off the edge. You got a guy here. You got a guy here. Fred Warner's blitzing. K'Wan Williams came off the edge, okay? And I don't know if this is Armstead or Buckner. It's one of those tree trunks, okay? They're coming. All right, there's issues. Right now, you just go, okay, there's a lot of guys converging on it. You start to go, oh, maybe he can run here, but he's not ready to run yet. He's still reading the coverage as he's dropping back to pass here. And then you go to the next snap count, or the next picture, excuse me, and you could see it's collapsing. So creativity, talent, people in all lanes, right? So K'Wan Williams came through here. You got Jamal Williams trying to block Fred Warner. Here's, I'm not sure who it is. I think that's DeForest Buckner. That's Eric Armstead. And that's Bosa. And you have 6 guys converging. And look at D Ford over here.
Yeah.
Kind of on him. They got a guy over here on him, right? So you got to only do these type of blitzes when you feel like Kansas City's in a personnel set or a formation where you go, I think I got them pegged to these 1 or 2 things where they're going to end up in these areas. That's when you can play these type of blitzes. And this is great. And the other thing here that's worth pointing out, again, most people, you might look at it and go, well, there's a little alley here. No, if you really pay attention here, and you're just going to have to believe me once again, he's not even rushing right now. That's DeForest Buckner, I think.
He's kind of like a version of a spy, right?
He's kind of just sitting there, and he's waiting for Rodgers to make the move. And really, as Rodgers starts to feel this just in a split second here, he actually starts to float this way, and he comes off it very quick and is there. So if Rodgers did tuck it here and run, he's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But if you watch the film, Buckner does this and goes out there almost instantaneously as soon as he sees him take one step this way.
And to connect the dots on how smart that is, remember how wide Bosa was?
Right.
So he's going to come from way out here, and there's a pretty good chance he's going to get there.
Yes. Forcing
Aaron that way, and you just kind of hang out right here just in case he does come that way.
Definitely. That's all he's doing. He's just kind of reading it, almost like a two technique. And then the other thing I think that's worth pointing out, and I think the 49ers did a good job against Rodgers, it'll be even more imperative against Patrick Mahomes, is you said he's so wide. He's here. He's here. Look, they're not deeper than Rodgers.
Right.
You get scared when guys are coming around the edge like this, and then there's this huge gap here in between. No, they're being disciplined here to not go past Rodgers. They're trying to collapse the pocket. And it's going to be harder against Mahomes, but they're more equipped to do it than just about anybody. Because if Mahomes does do the old whirly bird out Fran Tarkenton, this guy right here is a different animal than anybody they've seen lately.
And he started wider, not only wider than the tackle, but also wider than the tight end.
Yes. Yeah, and he's just coming in straight on a beeline of, I'm going to go to the inside shoulder of the quarterback as he's dropping back to pass. He wants to aim for this. He's trying to just think about that and not really bite on anything else. And, they're hoping, more times than not, D Ford will be the guy out here to where, okay, if he whirly birds or does this, hey, you guys, we're paying you a lot of money. You're the second pick of the draft, and you run 4.5. We'd like to think that you could run down Patrick Mahomes. So we'll see. But that's certainly a big element of this football game.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.